Clare is currently a professor of occupational science and occupational therapy at Auckland University of Technology in New Zealand.
Clare completed her Master of Health Science with the University of South Australia in 1997. She received a Central Institute of Technology diploma. Anne Wilcock was also there when OS was up and coming.
Clare has been in academics for more than 25 years, but prior to that, she reports working in several different settings such as hand therapy, rehabilitation wards, and in hospital settings with geriatric patients, as well as working with those with physical disabilities such as arthritis or spinal cord injuries.
We asked Clare what inspired her interest in occupational science. At that time, there was no OT master's programs in New Zealand, therefore she went to Australia for her master's. She knew occupational science was up and coming. She wanted to work with social justice and wanted to use occupational therapy to help outside of the normal boundaries.
Clare's main area of research revolves around strategies used by people with health conditions to manage participation in everyday occupations at home and in the community. Some examples include occupational justice, such as human rights, mental health, drug use, and the strategies people use to regain a functional life.
In 2003, Clare was awarded the NZA OT Francis Rutherford Lectureship Award. Then, in 2004, she received the co-recipient of the Ott Vice Chancellor's Award for the Best Research Team with Valerie Wright St. Clair. In 2006, Clare was awarded the World Federation of Occupational Therapists Merit Award for exemplary service to the Federation. And most recently, in 2008, Clare won the Ruth Zemke Lecture in Occupational Science from the Society for the Study of Occupation.
In the future, Clare states she hopes to help reshape the profession so that human rights is on the agenda, as well as planning to supervise people who are advancing research in occupational justice and work to formulate a response to a new draft of a human rights statement.
When asking Clare some advice she had for us occupational therapy students, she spoke about leaning less towards the medical side of OT. She wanted us to go out into the world and apply our enthusiasm and intelligence about how OT can make society better and make it a better place. To be more mindful about what occupation does for people's life and what enables those occupations. That we should know what the extent of our profession actually does within a society and be able to apply this and spread this knowledge to people, and to make sure that people know that disability is not something that takes somebody out of society and it doesn't damage one's life, and take that message to people in these vulnerable situations.
Clare believes occupational science is important because occupational therapy did not have much knowledge before without occupational science. It helps understand that people will either flourish by what they do or be weighed down by it. It showed how diseases can be linked with specific vocations. There is a cultural link between occupational science and people.
When we asked Clare about her views on the partition of occupational therapy and occupational science, she first started talking about how popular of a debate the separation of the two ideas were when occupational science was first beginning. She then went on to say how there were limited supplies to money and research at the time because the cost of occupational therapy was just so high. She believes that in today's world, we need both occupational therapy and occupational science to work together and have a symbiotic relationship with each other in order to succeed.
Clare maintains an occupational balance by partaking in work occupations such as her participation in occupational science academics, as well as making sure to partake in different leisure occupations.